If you multiply three different integers, for example, 4, 3, and 5, 4 times 3 times 5, the answer will be a non-perfect cube. But if you also multiply a decimal number by itself 2 times, 3.9 times 3.9 times 3.9, the answer will be a non-perfect cube as well. The cube root of a non-perfect cube is a decimal. This means that if the volume of the shape is a non-perfect cube, then the length of the side will be a decimal number. Okay, so it's going to be close to a decimal. Non-perfect cube 60, the cube root of 60 is approximate 3.9. Now let's go to our number line. Non-perfect cubes can be graphed on the number line just the same way we graph perfect cubes. In here we start with the cube root of 5, cube root of 6, cube root of 7, cube root of 8, cube root of 9, cube root of 10, cube root of 11, and 12, and 13, and so on. The cube root of 8 is 2, and this is an integer because 8 is a perfect cube. The cube root of 27 is 3 because 27 is a perfect cube. But the cube root of these guys you see in between 8 and 27 will be decimals greater than 2 and less than 3. The cube root for these guys that you see past 27 and before 64 will be decimals greater than 3 and less than 4. And the cube root of these non-perfect cubes will be less than 2 and greater than 1. So let's play with 2 examples. Between which two consecutive integers and which two consecutive perfect cubes on the number line is the cube root of 2000 found? So all we have in this question is this, 2000. So 2000 is a non-perfect cube. So we're going to graph it somewhere on the number line, and we're going to find the two closest but consecutive perfect cubes. So those are 1728 and 2197. Then we find the cube root of 1728 is 12, and the cube root of 2197 is 13. So we have both answers. The integers will be 12 and 13, and the perfect cubes will be 1728 and 2197. Okay? And our last example, when the expression is given knowing that m is an integer, right, located between 11 and 12 on the number line, and we're looking for the least value of m. So the first thing we do is graph the number line in 11 and 12. Perfect cubes for 11 is 1331, and perfect cube for 12 is 1728. Now, since we are looking for the least value, it should be the number that follows 1331, which is 1332. So the least value of m is 1332.